Welcome back to Transistor. We have a new ability, we have Cull, which, I mean, I could have had a long time ago. It's kind of weird how that, like, plays out, where if you skip an ability very early on, you don't get it until the very end of the game or something. We'll have to see, but we want to test this out today. We also want to read the tap info thing, and also I just noticed there's, like, basically, I guess, process eggs. These are process eggs. There's, like, stuff inside living. I never noticed that before. I mean, I guess they spawn out of those, but I thought these were just empty. So, we can just destroy them. Yep. I also remembered, there was, like, I can't remember, a few episodes ago when I was testing, like, weird combinations on something, if it was, like, Void or Get or maybe Tap? I don't know. I found some, like, weird combination and looked it up or something, looked into it if someone else, like, had any info about it or whatever, and then I just happened to see some other combination someone mentioned that, like, oh, try this out before they fix it, it's insane. And I did try it out. They did not fix it, because, again, it doesn't seem like they really fixed anything in the game, and I kind of want to show that, but I don't think I can here. We could in the testing range, but I could just test it. So it's switch with either, well, we have to have, was it help? Yeah, spawn a bad cell loyal to the user at the target's location. This interaction is apparently kind of wonky. So, right now, it doesn't work, yeah. It's not gonna work because I don't have any targets, damn. But yeah, if you put this on, it works like normal, but then if you put Spark or Breach on, anything that adds, like, piercing to it, causes some weird things to happen. Let's see if this works. I don't think it does here. No, but you can see it pierces for some reason. I don't know why Spark makes it pierce. Oh, there we go. We can use it on him. So you can see, okay, hold on. Hold on. I should put on, like, Jaunt or something, just so we can move around a little bit. I don't think this, like, matters at all. There we go, just for fast movement. So we remove this one, and you can just see what it normally does. So normally, you shoot this, and it just spawns one of these, and he stays alive for 10 seconds, and I guess just does a little damage. So I like how we can switch him. He is switched. He's now on our side, somehow, but he doesn't care. But then, like I said, you put on one of these two, and then something kind of weird happens if you get close to an enemy. So, check this out. There we go! We have an army for 10 seconds. For some reason, because it pierces, it's not supposed to, like, spawn more than one, but because it pierces, it hits one, and then, like, I guess every single point of switch that can hit counts as having hit an enemy or something, and then just spawns one of these bad cells. And you just get this, like, massive line of them. And the switch one, the Spark one, does work, but I also found that Breach works, and Breach might be a little safer. Like, it's less insane, but at the same time, you can now hit it, like, way further away, so I can, like, pierce through him, like that, and spawn an army over there, which might actually be better. What the fuck just happened? Did these do damage to me? What did I just take damage from? But yeah, so even if you're close, you can spawn, like, a whole line of them. If you're far away, you can spawn a clump of them. So, this... Ow! Yeah, what is... Why are they damaging me? I don't even understand, but yeah. What? And these... This must be, like, a buggy effect. I don't think this is supposed to be, like it is here. Yeah, so this is definitely a bugged interaction, but just very cool. And I kind of want to test that in combat at some point, just to see if it's any good or not, if it's, like, worth using. But yeah, there we go. Let's go back to Cull. And we'll just start looking at all of them. So, obviously, Stun and Disrupt, that makes sense. Why wouldn't it? I'm just gonna leave that. Twice as much range. How can it have more range when it's, like, a melee ability? Whoa. Yeah, that's very misleading. It does not gain twice as much range. It gains, like, a shockwave that also does damage. So it has a little AoE, but it also goes, like, much farther. That's way better. Doesn't go, like, that far. But it's decent. That definitely seems like a good interaction, because it's so slow to start, and then only has a tiny AoE, so getting, like, more range on it, pretty good idea. Alright, Spark, Cull will cause chaotic blasts in the target area. That sounds good. 100 blast damage? What? Wait, hold on. That sounds ridiculous. Whoa! Jesus. Maybe this has some, like, crazy interaction too? With Breach, or something else? Or Load, maybe? No, okay. Not with Breach. That works the same. I'm just tempted about Load, but I guess we'll leave it for now. But that seems like it could be really strong, because the random area isn't that small, or isn't that big, rather. So it's, like, fairly concentrated, and you will probably hit quite a few of them, and that's like 400 extra damage. So this is like a 625 damage nuke if everything happens to land, which probably doesn't happen all that often, especially since you need to be so close, but still, seems good. I guess you can use it in turn. That's something. You can't triple void stack and then cull twice in one turn. You can cull once. But yeah. Jaunt? Stop. Just usable in turn recovery. Okay, too bad it doesn't, like, cut down the animation or something. Bounce. Cull will chain react to multiple nearby targets. 5 jumps. Yeah, I mean, 20% damage reduced is not that bad when it's so high in base damage, but we don't know, like, how does it actually bounce? I'm gonna have to test that in the testing range if we do get a backdoor before the end. Yeah, can't even see anything. It doesn't bounce at all because it doesn't have anything to bounce to. Could be good. Potentially good. Switch. Yep, okay. Charm duration 5 seconds. Prevents cells from spawning. Greater backstab damage. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Though, I guess if you really want, like, the biggest damage, you would just use this on its own. Use this on its own. Use Cull. Use, like, triple stack this and Crash as well. So I guess you would, like, ignore Purge. You would have this, that, and Get, and then Cull and Mask here, and maybe something, like, maybe this or something, that, and whatever else. This would be, like, a super high damage turn thing, where you, like, you start out by, I guess you don't start out by doing anything. You can just go into turn, use Mask, right? Does that work that way? And then, like, let's say an enemy, I guess, hold on, we can test it. We have a target right here. Not that he takes damage, but just do this, use Mask, walk up to him, triple stack this, and then Armor. Armor 325%. That's weird. And then we just do Cull. And we'll only be able to use one. I wouldn't be able to use more unless I pre-stack these two, which maybe I should, like, cast these beforehand, and then do this, but it should still work. And then you do that, and that should do, like, a metric shitload of damage. So, I guess we'll have to test that in the practice range. That could be kind of fun. Alright, and then let's remove all these again. And Spark. And we have Ping. More efficient and faster in real time. It says, I did think about this, like, I've been complaining that Ping doesn't work on many of them, and I'm thinking maybe that's something because it's not actually speeding up the real-time use of it, or, like, the entire animation. It only speeds up the casting animation. Because if you look at it that way, then suddenly it makes sense for, like, Spark and Bounce that don't have casting animations, so there's nothing to speed up, therefore it doesn't do anything. Whereas these two have, like, a charge-up mechanic, a charge-up time, that then gets sped up by 25%. So overall, it's not sped up by 25%. It's not, like, from the moment you click it to the moment where you can click it again, which is how I've been timing it. It's not that gets sped up, it's only the initial portion of you casting the ability. And then, like, the end lag and the animation takes the same time. This all sounds like it makes sense, right? Except then you have Load, which has, like, nothing but a casting animation, right? Like, this entire thing should be the casting animation, right? But it's not. I've tested that. Ping doesn't affect it at all, so I don't fucking know. Still inconsistent, no matter how you look at it, but it does make more sense to think about it that way, that, like, it's not supposed to increase the speed of the animations of the attacks, only the animations of you casting the attack or something, but I don't know, it's still just wonky to me. So now, is that faster? Maybe? Let's try it without it. I can't really tell. I honestly can't even tell. Even just the initial animation itself. I'm gonna have to test that too, I suppose. Just check it in video editing. I don't know. This seemed like the prime candidate for, like, oh, increasing cast animations would make it faster, but it just seems like placebo, where you look at it and you think, no, that's a bit faster, right? Yeah, ping is definitely doing stuff, because you can see, like, it has a little extra effect. Sure, it looks faster, but I don't think it actually is faster. It's really weird. Oh well. Load. Stronger and damage in a blast radius. Makes sense. Just what you would expect. Whoa! It's like a double hit now. So wait, that plus spark then? This? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Now it's like 6 blasts is the initial one, the load one, and then the 4 spark ones that all do damage. But it is slow, very slow, but yeah, could be kind of good. It's just a straight up like DPS tool in that sense. And then Purge, slow targets, dealing damage over time. This is probably not true, but whatever, that's fine. And just 150% more damage. No thank you. Cull will hold targets and cells in place rather than striking them upward. Huh. Well, I mean, we don't know what that does, because I don't know what the striking upwards even does in and of itself. But sure, I guess like that plus crash means you can just like hold something in place, stunning it over and over, maybe? So it just seems like the stun, what is it called, disrupting them, striking them upward is just kind of a bad thing. It'll just mean you can't chain it over and over, but maybe it counts as like a mini stun where while they're in the air they can't do anything else, which would be okay. Not sure. Cull will siphon some life. Yeah, 1% lifesteal. Alright, well, that's it. We're not done yet though, that's only half of it. Now, we go the other way around. Whoops. Stop. Ah. I should just click here instead. It's better. Crash will deal more damage and send targets flying upward. I mean, I guess this is the stuff that I really need to test within the testing range. Yeah, same there. Same there. Wow. Okay, but what the hell does that mean? It's like kind of a load effect on it as well. So what if we put load on? Or spark? Oh, of course. Of course. God damn it. Stop it. So, load. I mean, that's just a massive AoE. If that does good damage, that could be pretty good. It's like disrupting and just damaging enemies while you're dashing around. And then, what about this one? Does it do the same effect? It does do the same effect. Holy shit. Wow. There we go. This is the upgraded version of Jaunt's Load Spark. Now it's Jaunt's Cull Spark. That's even better. But we don't know what about the damage or anything, if it does anything. But I guess if that, like, stuns everything around it and, like, forces them up in the air and they can't do anything while they're doing that, that would be really, really good. Holy crap. Okay. That's a fun interaction. And I guess just get rid of everything. I should do this again. Just that. Much faster. Yeah, send them flying. Switch will affect targets for twice the duration. Wow. Well, we'll have to see. Is that actually true? Is it 12 seconds, or is it, like, something weird and just, I don't know, wrong? Help will summon a hardy friend that can damage targets by touching them while executing turn. New active sick? I don't know. That's the thing, like, the dog in turn is kind of strange. It's bounce. Like, we don't really know. Yeah, I mean, that is a very good part about the dog. If you use it in turn, you get, like, twice the things to do. Like, you can do a turn and your dog can do a turn. Mask will knock back surrounding targets for the effect duration. Didn't we have something similar? What was the other one that did that? Yeah. Was that Get? That had, like, the opposite of that? And then what happens if you have both? Right here? Yeah. Drawing. Okay, what happens with that? We'll have to test this in the testing range as well, but, like, that doesn't make any sense. So, Mask with Cull and Get. So now it's both sucking them in and knocking them back at the same time. We have no idea what that's gonna do. If they're just gonna, like, jitter back and forth or something. Also, I forgot to read. I should have started with that, but oh well, we're almost done with the testing at this point. So that's everything done here. Now, ping, load, purge, void. Ping, yep, okay. Yep, deal more damage. Purge will deal a burst of damage on impact in addition to its base effect. 50 damage. Sounds pretty okay. Not really worth putting Cull on it, I don't think, but it's cool. Now we can't do anything here. Void might have something interesting. Nope. Just upward impact. Alright, we don't know what that means, but, like, that plus Get, maybe, but then you don't get the Purge effect, you don't get the Crash effect. I don't know. Okay, let's remove all these. And Get and tap. Get will deal more damage. Yep, okay. And more damage. I mean, this could be good, though. Because then it's like you have an AoE Cull around you, sort of thing. But that effect, is that only for this circle, or is it for the entire circle? Because depending on how that works, that could be quite good. Like doing this kind of thing. And just, like, walking around doing this. Just knocking things up in the air. If they get close to you, they just get sent flying and, like, stun-locked. Possibly. I don't know. But yeah, okay, there we go. We are done. Now, let's read. Camerata. The Camerata was just the two of them at first, and its ranks were never meant to exceed a number to be counted on one hand. They encapsulated their beliefs in an expression that when everything changes, nothing changes. Wow, good timing on this, he just said that. And they had in their possession something that would move their mission forward. Administrator Kendrill, ever familiar with the solemn burden of responsibility, knew more about administration than anyone. If anyone knew what was best for Cloudbank, it was him. So he just, like, took it on himself to call all the shots, I suppose. Along with Royce and all that. But yeah, okay, well, we need to have this in an active slot. So I guess what I was thinking, what was the really interesting seeming one? Like, maybe bounce, but was it just Spark, I guess? Spark plus maybe ping or breach. But breach didn't, like, have an effect on this, right? It doesn't, like, you know, make more of those happen. Load seemed good as well, but then we can't have Stun Dog. But maybe I should just ignore Stun Dog anyway. But I don't know, this one seems so risky to even use at all. So I'm not too sure, but I think I probably want this normal combo again. And what else? Oh, right, hold on. Passive slot. Harm targets on contact while executing turn. 150. Check. So you just, like, run into something, it does the check damage, and then that's it. Like, one per turn, I would imagine. Yeah, check. And that's it. We can only use it once. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And help gets that as well, if you want to. Wait, did I already... No, I didn't use that already. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Maybe like bounce instead? But then I don't have bounce here. And when we're running into men, bounce is very, very good to have in a passive slot. But man, I don't have enough memory for everything I want to use, which is a big problem. I can have Stun Dog. And then we just have Ping, I guess just like Ping on here. But then we don't have Mask at all. Yeah, maybe it's better to have Mask, so I can like go Invis and then do one Cull Blast that does like way more damage. That might be better, this kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just bad at using turn, and like, I don't want to be good at using turn. I feel like what I'm doing is totally fine, is working, and I hate using turn and then being defenseless for like 10 seconds or 5 seconds. But I guess I probably should. I don't know if we even have time to like do anything. Maybe we can get to one more access point? Possibly?
Let's fly.
Oh. Or are we just done now?
Everyone always said you could be anything you want in this town. This is it for me.
You're holding that in a very weird way.
I could get used to this.
Why would you hold it like that? That looks strange. Oh, yeah, here we go.
There's these traces inside the transistor. Everyday people once upon a time, but now, well, not quite themselves. And they're trapped.
But why?
No walls in there, mind you. It's just they're on their own.
Why do that,
Listen
though?
close enough, and maybe you can hear them. Some of them, I mean, the ones you know.
Yeah, but why? Why are you doing that? Why put people in the transistor? What does that do? Like, you get the functions, but does that matter if the transistor can do anything anyway? Or is it that the transistor can only change reality and Cloudbank because of the traces? I don't know. It's not very clear. How many functions has he resisted? 189 now. Well, I guess I might have to leave it there. Let's just check if anything is in here. Like one little combat thing? One little combat thing, okay.
These ones aren't hiding, at least.
Ow. Hold on. I need to do this. Okay. Let's do mask and then turn. Oh, he's almost dead, so that's pointless. So let's just walk over here then. Hold on. Walk over here. He's shooty, he's sturdy. He's basically gonna die. And then I can do triple here. And then is this a backstab? It's not a backstab, so let's make sure I get a backstab. There we go. Holy shit, 2,193 damage. That's, I guess, the power of a turn. But now I'll be defenseless, so we'll see if I can survive. He's dead. Oh, but then I can't do anything. Yeah, that's the issue. I can't do anything to the cells while that's happening. And now we have, like, another one that respawned. Yeah, so basically that just didn't do anything. It looked cool. It did a lot of damage, but yeah, I don't know. Oh god. Okay, there we go. They're dead. Yeah, that's a problem here now, too. I can't really take care of the shield with only Cull. Yeah, that's it. Stundog is so good for taking out the shields as well and collecting the ones that Stundog can collect. Yeah, already 33%.
If Royce can hold them off, so can you.
Oh, is this where we're going? Is Royce holding them off? Oh, I thought we were going in here. I mean, that seems good in terms of damage, but that's all it is. It's just damage. I didn't really notice the, like, launch upward effect, but I guess because I one-shot him, so no idea. Can I go back? No, we cannot go back. Alright, let's hope that there's another access point.
Next.
Yeah, this just keeps going. You don't want to talk? No.
That a terminal?
Encrypted archive. I kind of don't have time anymore.
Whatever Royce sees in this place, I don't.
Protected message, confidential. Header, string data, setting up the FV. What is FV? It was 1 year ago by Royce Brackett. Oh, setting up in FV. Fairview, I see. Not the FV.
Whenever people make a change, whether to the sea or the sky or anywhere in between, the process does the real work. Invisible. Behind the scenes.
Yeah, so why do we want them
I
to
say
leave?
Whoever does the real work ought to get the credit. So I found a way to put the process center stage. A way to keep the process working in concert. In harmony.
That was it? You just wanted people to be aware of the process? Like, hey, these are the things that are making all this cool technology work, and you just fucked up, and now everything is going to hell because of you just wanting to do a completely pointless thing, I guess? Grant, not a good format for debate, but there is no debate. We know the requirements. Low registered population density, access to civic resources, I do need light from time to time, distance from administrative centers. So like the headquarters, that's in Fairview. Archive, message archived. Yeah, can we save? We might have another combat thing before I can save.
Bet this leads
To combat.
somewhere other than here.
Wow, nice logic.
Transistor. I have no idea what's inside it, really.
Because you haven't been?
Or what? I've my theories, but, well, that's really all they are. It's just theories. I've seen inside it. Had myself a little look. But I didn't see much at all. It was like staring at the sky.
Sort of like in a backdoor kind of thing? Oh, I see. I guess that's it. The backdoors are like us going inside of the transistor, and that's why he becomes normal again when he's drunk. Because we're like now talking to him in the transistor, so he doesn't have the trouble of communicating outside of it to me anymore, or something, and that's maybe it? I guess that makes sense. Abyss, depth, Nan.
Bright lights back there. Maybe it's Royce.
Okay. Oh no, but I don't want to do this now. Give me a save point, please. Please save.
Let's never do that again.
Please save before we do anything. Please.
This town, it changes shape all the time, right? Bridges, parks, highways rising, falling. Rising and falling at the people's whim with the changing of the seasons. Even the seasons, they're just whim. Why? I guess I grew weary of it after a while.
He was bored,
Things
so he
changing
fucked
all
everything
the
up.
time. All the time.
Great motivation. Thicket.
No views like that in town.
I do like this music. What happens if we hum here? I shouldn't bother with this right now. I need to save and end it off, because holy crap. It's taking too long. This is what I was talking about last time.
Finally.
Yeah, finally! Thank you. I guess this is the end then. This is probably the last one, so... Function files updated. We'll have to read that next time and see what Royce is all about, if he's here. Holy crap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Testing episode, but a little bit of story sprinkled in as well. So I guess next time we have to have Culling in an upgrade slot, and there was like one or two things. I guess I might want to try the Jaunt thing? Jaunt Spark Cull, if we can fit that on. We'll have to see. Bye-bye!